What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Um, I have a limited time to play today, so let's just get right into it. And we'll start with the upgrades as usual. Looks like we only have one, and we'll do it, which is just to allow us to reroll our artifacts. Of course, artifacts that come from the supply depot. Let's just do this guy, engineer. Try something new. Um, try a new stage. So this first one, maintenance worker, he comes with the LMG platform, so it's basically like a turret. Pretty good upgrades. All constructs on this loadout get 10% damage, 10% reload speed. Always good. Let's go for it. So this stage, it's pretty cool. It has some different kind of vines, like these vines here, that enemies can't really cut through, but you can. I mean, they can, but the small enemies don't. But interesting thing is that they regrow, and the enemies can get trapped in there, so kind of helpful. Yeah. You can cut through there. They respawn really quickly. Yeah, pretty good little trap to set if you're feeling like you can't survive. Just make your way through those vines. But there's a second kind of vine, right? There's a red vine, and if you touch the red vines have thorns on them, so if you touch them, you will get damaged. Sort of like in the magma core stage. If you stand on the fire parts of the ground, oh, that was not good damage. As always, we're trying to take some. We're gonna try not to take any bad damage, right? But it's been difficult. We're doing our best. So just trying to get some of those, and I wanted to say one thing. It's pretty cool that we have been able to upgrade every single time we've started an episode. That means we're doing a good job of collecting all of our tertiary resources, all the ones that upgrade our character permanently, but aren't necessarily the focus of what we should be focusing on. Okay, start early with gold tip bullets. Yeah, I think we should do that. Helps us immediately get more damage. So here's some of those red vines. Let's try and carve our way through here, because we can't get that nitro yet. We don't mine fast enough for that. There's some gold. We definitely want that. Okay. New weapons, things that we haven't seen before. Looks like we got two types of drones. They're both defensive drones. One is cold damage, one is electric damage, and then a new stubby SMG. Does electrical damage. Let's take these cold drones. While they orbit at a very far, I don't know what you call it, orbit. Apoapsis. Nice way to avoid damage there. Okay. Oh, that was not a good way to avoid damage. Pretty much walked right into that guy. It's a fine line between looking at your screen and looking at the mini-map. You always want to be aware of your surroundings. As we learned in the first few episodes, right? We constantly, we're getting trapped on the edge of the stage, in the corners. Yeah. That's something you want to avoid in these types of games, right? You want to give yourself a nice arena to run around in for when you don't want to get stuck on things, because that's how you die, is without the ability to move around. At least that's the easiest way to die. Lots of ways to die, but it looks like we're on our way to speedrunning all of them. But in the same vein, we're doing pretty good, I think. We've gotten quite a few masteries completed. Completed quite a few just regular dives into the mines. And we're progressing nicely, I think, And that's all you can really ask for, is progress nicely. One extra turret. Yeah, let's do that. So now we can drop 3 without having to reload. Or, I don't think that's really how it works, right? Because it constantly reloads, but it just drops them. But we can have 3 charged, so we can drop 3 really fast if we need to. I guess that's how it goes. It's more of a burst than it is. Oh, run. Oh, I thought I was good there. Okay. So we're about to get surrounded by a swarm. We want to make our way through. See how those vines help us out? So you want to use them. Try not to let anything hold you back. Even once you've finished your secondary objective, right, to collect these blue low caps, you want to keep collecting them. They give you experience. And experience is the best thing you can get in a game like this. It's the way you get your upgrades and things like that, so you definitely want to prioritize experience over anything in most games. It goes for, like I said, any RPG, MMO, Rogue-Lite, things like this. Yeah, definitely prioritize experience. Lets you give yourself the best chance to be successful in games like this. Now, what are we going to spend our... We don't want to spend our gold, so we're lucky we got all these Nitra upgrades. It would be nice to get the drones upgraded, so let's do that. Drones will seek out or add more drones. Let's seek out enemies, because they orbit at such a high range that they'll probably find enemies very quickly. And we'll reload that turret, and then we'll be done with those upgrades. Now let's try and prioritize... We are doing a regular run, right? But let's try and prioritize our Nitra and gold. So that way we can increase our damage and increase our ability to buy things in shops in between the stages. In the meantime, we gotta collect 12 more blue low caps. We can do that, easy. I do like that the drones seek out enemies now. Less worry about keeping the enemies within a specific range so that our drones will attack them. We just kind of fire and forget. Which is something that we always want, right? We always want to be able to just focus on running. We want to turn into a walking simulator, right? If we have to focus on where our guns are, how we're doing our damage, then you know we're on the wrong foot. We need to remedy that ASAP. And I feel like that upgrade with the drones really encapsulated what I'm talking about. Because it literally allowed us to focus on everything but the enemies. Looks like we're doing nicely. 10% up XP gain, still early, only level 12. Right, we definitely want to get that magnet. I know I always want to call them mushrooms. Maybe I'm Mario coded, I don't know. Which is weird because I don't really like Nintendo. And not that I don't like Nintendo, but you know, I feel like I outgrew Nintendo. That's my first... That's how I'm aging myself. That was my first console. Regular Nintendo. NES. 10% lifetime, that's going to be a new upgrade that we have never seen before, simply because we've never had drones or turrets or anything like that. Let's continue upgrading our turrets though, because there's an upgrade we want for them that again will allow us to not worry about where our placement of enemies or weapons is. We just want to focus on collecting minerals, we want to focus on avoiding enemies, summoning our stuff. Alright, another turret, or shotgun. You know how I feel about shotguns. These flamethrower turrets, I mean, they might, you know, class fantasy, right? We got a nice class fantasy of an engineer dropping turrets and things like that. Let's just lean into it. Okay, so we did get a fire item. That would be nice. We have a cold item as well, but this diver's manual is just, it's so nice. We don't want to pass it up because it helps everything, yeah? And like we just talked about, we don't want to focus on where the enemies are, what they're doing. We want to be able to just run around. And the easiest way to achieve that is to just do as much damage as possible, right? It's probably our main goal. +3. Yes. On the drone. Okay, let's make our way through. So we are finding ourselves in a corner. We don't like it. We need one more Bulo cap anyway. Looks like there it is. We do want to make our way back because, oh my goodness, that is a lot of experience. And that Praetorian is getting minced. We don't want to waste any of that precious experience. I like it so far. Try and keep our levels weaponed. Yeah, that's right. Levels weaponed. Maybe weapons leveled also. But yeah, either way. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. That was easier said than done, or easier done than said in this case. Let's head towards the pod. Try to at least pick up those purple experience blobs. Definitely don't want to leave those hanging around. Can we get these two loot bugs? Yes, we can. 10 seconds. Now it's getting time to be serious. That one little red crystal was fine. So we missed out a little bit of gold, but you know, there's the breaks. Okay. Again, we do not want to use, even though that experience gain is going to be nice, we do not want to use anything on that. Let's increase this by 3 levels, and here's what we want. Turrets will follow you around. This is our flamethrower turrets, and not our machine gun turrets. And let's get the reload rate on the cryo drones. That way, you know, we have increased lifetime for them, and we get them back out as soon as they're ready to recharge. As soon as they are recharged, I mean. Yeah. Okay. Focus on getting gold, right? We have 2 more stages after this, so this is where it starts to become extremely important to focus on getting your assets up, getting your gold, getting your nitra. Your shops are now minimal. They're less. You only have 2 shops left, I guess is what I'm saying. Shopping between level 3 and 4. Shopping between level 4 and 5, and that's it. And then no more shops. So, if there's ever a time to begin collecting gold, it is on stage 3. Even though, you know, you should kind of prioritize that. Flowchart goes secondary objectives, gold, probably nitra, if you need health. But you know, you want to be able to not prioritize your health. That's ideal, but sometimes you can't really help it, right? And you just do the best you can. It's kind of the motto for our channel, I think. We'll do the best we can. Because it isn't easy, you know? If these games are easy, everybody would be able to get the max score, and you know, sort of like the Highlander, there can be only one. But we can do our best, and that's all we can ask. I think we're doing pretty good, though. I feel like every run, I guess, we're getting stronger, and I like that. Appreciate that. Because sometimes it doesn't always feel that way, you know? Okay. Temporarily standing still. We don't want to do that. Let's get the XP when mining anything, any rock. I don't know if it works for the vines, but you know, we'll definitely be mining through a lot of rock in the next few stages. Again, we like to prioritize reload rate on our upgrades. Simple fact is, if you aren't firing, you aren't killing the enemies. And it takes a while to reload. Therefore, you know, if your gun is wasting time reloading, then it isn't firing. And you can have all the damage in the world, but if you can't fire it because it has no bullets, then, you know, it does you no good. So being able to keep your reload rate high will prevent that situation exactly. And, you know, that's not to say that you should prioritize reload rate to the exclusion of all other. You know, find something that's comfortable. Watch how things reload. Should we do another drone? I think we need some just steady damage. And I think that the submachine gun is going to be exactly that for us in this run. It looks like we have our weapon queue full, or our weapon equipment full. So, we aren't going to get any better than this, and I feel like that's important to have steady damage along with, your burst damage. You just want things to die, or disappear off the screen as quickly as possible, and a mix of both is really nice. You're not relying on too much on steady damage that, things get close as their experience or as their HP gets high. It looks like, look at that, we just obliterated the elite. I didn't even know it was on the screen. So, try and get this little bit of gold, hopefully. Don't want to spend too much time. We definitely want to pick up that experience more than anything. Let's make our way around. Okay, that was maybe not worth it. Okay, this is not looking too good at all. That was probably the worst damage we've taken all round. Extra turret. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Keep heading right for the drop pod. We have time to make it. Never give up, never surrender. Alright. And it was worth it. We got 251 gold on. 50 max HP, we don't need it. 40%. Okay, there was a lot of gold upgrades, so let's spend 5 gold and see what we get. 35% damage, we'll take that. 7 gold, might be worth it. 50% damage, and I don't want to spend any more gold. Every 5 gold we have, we do 1 extra damage. So, that's what, 40? Some 46? I don't know. Somebody's better than math at me. They can do the math. I'm having a hard time. Well, I mean, not a hard time, but, it's challenging to talk and play at the same time, but I like it. It's fun. Kind of keep my head in the game better. Keep myself focused on what needs to be done instead of, letting my mind wander and then forgetting what I'm doing. And then waking up 30 seconds later like, what the hell just happened? So I'm grateful for being able to do this. Makes me a better player, I think. So it looks like we have to collect some more kite. My least favorite of the upgrades. Simply fact is, it is very time consuming to mine. And we don't want to get stuck, right? We don't want to get bogged down. We don't like to do that. Thankful for that regenerative vinage there. Add more drones. Yes, extra 200 drones. But so they're going to come close to us now, but they also seek out drones? Or they also seek out enemies? Huh, okay, let's do it. We have got a serious amount of drones now. Well, yeah, okay. This class is very nice, very fun. I really like the drones. They might be my favorite of all the weapons in the game. It's so powerful. Something about them so powerful. Oh yeah. Plasma? Yes. Why is plasma so good? I'm not sure. I think it's because it can penetrate. Oh, looks like we got a new achievement, multi-tool. Do damage with 5 types. Oh, that's pretty cool. Never got that before, even though I've played this game for a little bit. Pick up radius, movement speed. Let's do movement speed. Let's try and keep ahead of everything. Even though it looks like we have really improved in this last few moments. Our loadout. Okay, but we do need to get out of here. This is a bad place to be. But we can go out this back way here. I think there's plenty of space. Reload speed on our SMG. Let's see what happens here. Oh yes, this was the correct way to go. There's a hoarder. And we want that. Full stop. Thank you. Looks like if I'm hearing... Oh, this is nice. Looks like I'm hearing correctly. I see on the minimap. Supply drop is there. Okay. Absolutely worth. Correct way to go. Sometimes you just gotta make a decision, and go for it. I think that's part of life in general. Don't be afraid. Once you made that first step, just keep taking steps. And if you don't like it, one of those steps you're gonna find out. And you can deal with it in that moment. But in the meantime, you'll have gained experience, you'll have gained wisdom. You know, I think that's a fair trade-off. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Try and get these last few more kite. We only need 2. But we need to kind of get around there and find it. Yep, exactly how we want. Like that. Thank you. Okay. Weapon range on the turret. You bet. Okay, that was not helpful, but we're gonna have to mine through this red vines, which is fine. We need to get out of here. And we'll take that trade-off of just 2 damage per attack or per mine to clear ourselves out of there. That's, hey, we've taken worse trade-offs already in this playthrough. Not this specific one, but in the overall playlist. 20% damage on all items. That's an automatic take. Let's try and, okay. The elite is spawned. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's go find some new stuff to mine. Maybe we can find more gold. We're up to 348 gold. I don't know if there is a limit on the amount of gold you can carry, but we are gonna test that out because we're gonna keep getting gold. You know, as we said before, we love gold in this channel. Reload speed on our SMG. Let's get out of here. Protect the assets. Okay, look, this is perfect. This is what we want. 20 seconds to mine, and we can mine this gold out. We have a ton of drones and turrets that will be able to protect us from anything that can spawn around here. And plus we have our invincibility bridge. Perfect. Okay, stage 4, onward to stage 5. And we are feeling rather nice. Looks like we don't have any nitra to gamble with here. Oh, it's fine. We don't need it. We of course want to hold on to our gold. Every 5 gold we get extra damage. So that's 60. I don't know. That's a lot. 69, 80. We do want to mine the nitra, of course, on the off chance that we want to reroll our artifact drop from the supply depot. But so far, in this run at least, we've gotten really good drops on that. Yeah. It'd be nice to get to level 18 on our LMG turrets, simply because I would love to get them the upgrade that lets them move around with us as well. But I understand. And we can't force RNGesus to do our bidding. We just have to take what we get. But this game's pretty good about it. I mean, I don't know. Pretty much every upgrade is awesome. You know, I'll take them all, basically. I haven't met an upgrade I won't put down. Once they get close, right? The drones are like, nope, sorry. Okay, this is what we want. Oh, this is the different one. This is the Krakatoa. Okay. Explode on death, leaving a puddle of fire, or 3 extra turrets. Yeah, let's do that. 6 turrets, up to 6 turrets now. 6 flamethrower turrets with extended range. That's awesome. You never know how the run's going to go, right? So you just can't give up. Just keep trying, even if you feel like you're boxed in. You probably have enough HP to plow through whatever is in your way and get to where you need to go to free up some space. We'll take a little test of our build right here, see how we're doing. Looks like we're absolutely on fire. So this is going to be one of those times where we're fortunate to have gained some nitra, because we are going to want this right here. Oh, that is also very nice. Let's do that. And let's just go mining, right? Oh, okay. Not like that. 15% damage on the LMG turret. We definitely want that. The plasma damage is doing... It's putting in work. Let's be real. Let's put in work. I'm anxious to see our damage breakdown at the end of this run, because we did get an achievement where we use 5 different types of damage in one run. I have multiple achievements. I think like 20 some achievements in this game, and I've never gotten that one. So, and that was on our first run with the engineer even. So, I think that's good tidings for this playthrough. Let's try to get this last elite. Looks like he's hidden himself away from me. They're very on brand for bugs. I say that, of course, but yeah, I mean, look at that! Look at that! That's crazy. Okay, we're almost there. We want level 18 on our LMG turret if possible. Okay, we can't force anything, but we are going to force it if we can. Looks like we need to make our way through, back around. Nope, we're going to go down here. Okay, that's Nitra. That's not worth, but, you know, it's proof of concept of our build anyway. We are way more powerful than I anticipated. It's probably our most powerful run. It's nice to see that, you know, our builds are becoming more powerful. We didn't really even use any weapons that we have weapon mastery for, I don't think. So that's saying something for our skill at the game, right? Is improved. And that's good. I feel like that's a natural byproduct of doing your best. Okay, Yin Yang twins are up. Oh, that was horrible. That was not a good way to start that encounter. We really want to run because our turrets will just pop and attack them. Stay focused. Keep away. Dear God, keep away. Looks like we were able to pick up some experience in the meantime. Keep an eye on our minimap. Don't want to get hemmed in on the sides here. But we are going to have to... Oh, okay. That was not good. This is going to be the end for us. This is going to be one of those times when we thought we were doing good, but we are absolutely not doing good. Hopefully we can keep it together, because it would be nice to win this on the first run. Adds 3 extra turrets. Looks like we are not going to be able to get the upgrade we wanted where they follow you around. But that overload looks also cool. Let's do that. I feel like there's not enough time for us to pop 6 turrets down. The more damage we can just get them to fire, because reload rate is independent of the turrets, right? And it looks like we are, in the end, in fact, going to be able to handle the Yin Yang twins, the Demolition twins, the Dreadnought twins. Whew. Let out a sigh of relief. I was going to need new pants there for a second. Okay. That's a nice little send-off. Thank you there, Red Vines. I appreciate you. Let's see how we did. What we got. What we unlocked. LMG gun platform mastery. Those will be something we'll want in the future. Multi-tool. I don't know what that does. Never seen it before. Voltaic shock fence. Another incredible weapon. Looks like we did 4.5 million damage. Mostly, and see, I knew the turrets were putting in work. I could feel it. But it looks like also those Krakatoa flame turrets were putting in work. But yeah, the LMG turret's just too powerful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Take care.